There was a point in time that consoles hit a real special point, and it was when companies moved away from the usual gray and black boxes and started experimenting with translucent shells. For the first time, consoles weren't just something you played, they were something you looked at. Something about seeing the inside of them made gaming feel more curious, more playful, almost like technology wanted to show itself off. The atomic purple Nintendo 64 was my first console ever, and honestly, what stuck with me wasn't just the games. It was seeing the internals, the motherboard, the circuits, everything working together inside this colorful shell. It made you appreciate the console design as more than just hardware. Even the controller was clear. And as a kid, that was mind-blowing. I think the real reason why clear consoles worked so well, it was because they had personality. And honestly, it's kind of the same reason we gravitate towards people.
Your lucky day, smile. You're on Game Boy camera. You're on Game Boy camera.
Not because what they can do on paper, but because of the little quirks, the wacky details, the fun and unexpected parts that make someone feel human. Clear consoles had that same energy. They weren't trying to be perfect or serious. They were playful. You had different colors, clear controllers. Your console just felt expressive. And that personality was what made them memorable, not just the raw power that the box brought. The whole era lined up with a time when the future felt, well, exciting. Cars started getting rounder shapes, technology leaned into curves instead of sharp edges. Everything felt futuristic, but friendly. Consoles fit right into that mindset. Translucent plastic, soft colors, rounded designs. Technology didn't feel intimidating. Gaming felt like a glimpse into the future. In the late 90s, Nintendo was the first one to really push translucent designs into gaming. Starting off with the Game Boy, which became the first handheld to embrace the clear shells, letting players see the internals of a device that they carried everywhere. Then of course the Nintendo 64 came, and it became the first major home console to do the same thing, turning that translucent look into a full-blown aesthetic. That's where the clear console craze really took off. I was lucky enough to actually get another clear console, that being the Game Boy Advance Ice Edition, you know, that clear translucent blue one. Sadly, over time, the plastic, well, it did kind of yellow, and the battery, well, it corroded. But the thing is, it shows that time has passed. Memories live there. I mean, I had this Game Boy when I was in the 4th grade. You can see that I had my name implanted in here, just in case somebody ever wanted to steal my Game Boy. Not that a sticker would do much, really. Side note, the real fun in this was playing Sonic Advance and Link cables. A lot of kids did it around recess time. You know what I'm talking about. This wasn't just a Nintendo thing. Other consoles experimented with clear designs too, including the original Xbox. That green jewel, the contrast that it brought with the black, it showed confidence. Honestly, in this era, these are one of the greatest console designs that we ever got. I mean, look at that. Look at the innards of it. It seems simple, but it was just so cool. Some people might think it's tacky, but I think it's excellent. See, they made gaming feel playful.
6 new colors are so amazing. Choosing a favorite might be somewhat of a struggle.
Billy? Which one? Billy?
Eventually things shifted and minimalism really just took over. Black and white designs were the premium look now. And I get it, but something was lost when everything just started looking the same. The fun of consoles became quieter. However, what's interesting is that this style hasn't completely disappeared. There's been a resurgence in the gaming community. People have been creating custom clear shells for consoles and controllers. Even Xbox started experimenting again with their Cypher series. But seriously, it looks great, and especially Nintendo's Joy-Cons, which the possibilities in there are endless. I mean, they were the first ones that started in the first place, so maybe we'll see a return someday. And we all know it, life is already hard enough, and gaming doesn't really have to be that serious. It was meant to be fun, and clear consoles reminded us of that. Not because of how powerful they were, but because how they actually made us feel.